DC here. Hi, guys and gals. Well, it's Wednesday, end of the workday, walking home. Yeah. Oh, I'm kind of happy to go home. Well, we've got, I'm going to say a few things coming up for the end of the year. We've been planning a trip to Canada for a while. Once that son of DC, first son of DC, would have graduated, he wanted to go back to Canada with his fiancée, and well, we'll be going together. Mrs. DC will have the big 6-0 this year, so I'm going to kind of put everything together. And yeah, so I mean, yesterday we planned a few things. Bought the plane tickets, so I believe 4 of us going on over there, and we will most probably, the way things look, we'll be going towards the Maritimes, so direction of Nova Scotia. That's the way it looks anyway. For the moment, hotels have been reserved, but you can always change things if that's necessary. Yeah, so that's kind of the intro to the subject today. In a way, as often I kind of pinch subjects off of themes that I hear on different podcasts. But it was, are your dreams more important than your memories? And kind of as a subtitle to that is that when you play a game, do you play it in a way not to lose, or do you play it to win? Yeah, I was listening to a podcast on that, and there are certain things I was thinking about, about your dreams. So basically looking towards the future, or what you hope, your desires, and your memories. Now, how often in both cases are we selective? I mean, the good old days, well, you know how it is. When you really start peeling away at the good parts of the onions in the good old days, you get to a hard core sometimes. You can put it both ways around. But you do get the things that you'd rather not remember. I mean, think about, grade school or bullying or stuff like that. I mean, a lot of us have gone through that, and I mean, would you want to go through that again? No, even though people say, well, it builds character. Sure, I'll try and build it some other way. That's just an example. Or, I don't know, I mean, there's a lot of times, we will talk about we're poor but happy. Those are expressions. Well, I know that you can be unhappy at being rich, but you can be unhappy being poor as well. It doesn't mean that the poor always stick together and great virtues come out of that. It doesn't mean that. It can. What I'm just getting at is that we have this tendency to be so selective when we talk about memories. And I think that's actually pretty good, because otherwise what would you end up doing? You would just end up building bad feelings, grudges, and so on. And I think that's nice if you're able to get past that and remember the good, gloss over the bad. I guess it's kind of part of the golden rule in a way. But yeah, that's was a little bit my take on that one. I mean, as far as the dreams go, well, it's a good thing that when you're going for a new challenge, that you don't always see everything that could go bad. I mean, most of you, at least those who have worked in science or slightly scientific fields, have heard of Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law is, if something's going to go bad in a situation, it will. Well, there's a bit of that in a lot of things. You start a new job, usually around 5 years into that new job, there's a kind of a wall that comes. Something often has to give, or what we call the honeymoon period, and so on. Yeah, so when you go into a dream, it's a good thing that you're selective and that you can look at what will be the rewards. And I think that's it, it's, you look back, you say, what have I learned? What have I gained? And you look forward and you say, what are the potential rewards? I guess it doesn't mean, being naive, but it is, just trying to be thankful. Now, the whole thing about the subtitle, what about playing the game in a way that you don't lose, or playing the game that you want to win? Well, it's defensive versus offensive, I guess. It's probably a way of looking at life, I suppose. Do you want to look at life in a passive meh way, or do you want to bite into it? I guess it's all part of that. So yeah, what you can see over here, well, there's a little dog, he's afraid of me right now. We've had a sprinkling of snow, and maybe winter's going to come back, but it's just such a small sprinkling, and it's kind of a wet snow, so it would take just very little for it to go both ways, I guess, right now. Freeze up on the roads, which wouldn't be nice, or melt away. Well, we'll see what happens. Yeah, so that was my philosophical walking home vlog. Oh well, make of it what you want. Okay, everybody, DC's gonna be signing off. Take care, and hump day, so it's all downhill to the weekend now. Bye everybody, take care.